Hey there, it's Mark, and welcome to Marble Grooves. It's my new channel. Maybe you know me from Race Grooves or Track Time. I've always been fascinated with marbles, and maybe you too. I want to do some racing, and that's going to be right here on the Marble Grooves channel. When I first became aware of GraviTrax, I thought, wow, it looks fantastic. I love the design. You can move parts and pieces and create your own marble runs. I contacted Ravensburger and they sent me a couple big boxes. Thank you, Ravensburger, for sending these for review. By the way, the starter set's huge. It has over 100 components. It's a big box. Let me show you how thick it is. There's a lot of stuff in this box. Now, this set right here, it's the same size, but it's not quite as thick. This has, I don't know how many parts it has actually. This is the expansion building pack. So it has different things for you to expand your set. I can see risers, I can see platforms, I can see drop chutes, I can see lane changers or switches. Here I see a intersection. I'll have to be checking those out. This is half the size, just to give you an idea how big the boxes are. So this one, less than half actually. This is another one in that size. Here we have expansion tracks. This one was building. This one here is expansion tracks. So it has actual track parts and more of the others. Let's see what else we have here. Expansion lifter. Now, I don't know which sets are going to be available where, but these just started showing up in the USA as well. Expansion, there's a lifter. I wonder if it comes with that plate. I don't know. I'm not sure what they call it. So these are like larger sets to really start your growing, but they have smaller sets as well. These are affordable expansion packs. Here we have the expansion hammer. Marble's going to come this way, and then the hammer comes around and it gives your marble a little boost. Here we have the expansion scoop. Next up, the magnetic cannon. Yeah, I've seen this one. This is pretty cool. You know, one thing with marble sets is, you know, gravity, and then your marble winds up at the bottom. Then what do? Well, those right there, those accelerate your marble. You can get them back to the top of your layout. Here we have the expansion trampoline. I love this one. Boing, boing. And last up, expansion looping. If you like toy cars, loops are fun for toy cars. Well, guess what? They're pretty fun for marbles too. I don't know which stores are going to have GraviTrax. I did see them in Target recently. Or if you look in the description, I have an Amazon link if you just want to buy them off Amazon. These smaller sets are $10. These sets here, these are about $25 or less. The big set is $60, but keep in mind, it has over 100 components. I will make separate reviews of these items. I don't want this video to get too long. This video is just going to be for the starter set. Nice sturdy box. I'm going to keep the box for my parts. There's the instruction. By the way, multi-language. I don't know if you've seen on the back of the box, there was multiple languages. Here is instructions, different parts. Let's see, here's a bunch of languages. Let's see if there's an English page here. Should be. There are the English instructions. Here's the baseboards. This part here is cardboard. I don't know if we punch these out or not. Have 4 of these base plates. Here is, another guide. Different tracks. Got different tracks to make. That's nice to give you a head start. But you know, it's all, you can do what you want to do. And I love starter sets. Same with Hot Wheels. I like starter sets where you can make your own layouts. This is right up my alley. Wow, this is really nice looking. Here we have some of the risers. Here's a lane changer. You can see that part right there. Here's a part. Here's that triple one that I showed. Who's escaping? Somebody snuck out over here. I'm not sure what this one is. This might be a starting area. Here's the marbles. They're small, and you know what? They're metal. These are like metal ball bearings. And like for that, some of those accelerators, like the magnetic one, looping, trampoline, magnetic cannon. Yeah, you're gonna line these up, and then a marble comes by, and then pshoo, you're gonna shoot a marble out the other side. Let's see here. Here's some more of the parts. This looks like the part that you build up on. Hey, what's this? I seen this one. You put your marbles in here to start, and then you push this, and it squeezes them out, and you can have a triple start. Oh, it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, this might be a magnetic cannon right here. Let's see. Yeah, it sure looks like it, doesn't it? So, anyways, by the way, these affordable, right? $10 for this. So like for gifts, this is fantastic. If you're gonna get this, right, you get to ask for the starter set, or you have to buy it yourself. But this is definitely awesome that you can have these affordable accessories, and having a lot of these is fantastic, because don't forget, you're gonna be building all sorts of stuff. You know, a Lego is fine. Here's, it looks like, oh yeah, these are parts that you connect to. Lego's great, you know, to sit there and build Lego sets. But when you're done, you just kind of sit there and you admire it and you put it up for display. But with these, you know what? You build yourself a cool marble one, and then when you're done, you can rearrange it and make something new. That's what I really, really like about these. Let's go ahead and make track A. There's what it's going to look like, and look on the bottom. They give you instructions how to do it. This way you don't have to look at the picture and try to figure it out. Yeah, they tell you what pieces to use, and if you aren't sure which pieces, you can see that the small height tile are dark and the large height tile are light gray in the image. Here's some of the light gray tiles, and the dark gray, they're half the size. As a matter of fact, I stacked up 5 of the large tiles and 10 of the small ones, and yeah, the small ones are half the size. In the diagram, you can see the row of green at the top going across the top. Well, I had it set up like this. Let's go ahead and just turn it around so it looks exactly the same. And remember, these have the hexagon. You have the hexagon holes. So now we just look, and it's going to be like the third row. 1, 2, 3, and 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in this image, let me push that out so I got my spot. Is that right? Yeah, look. Here's the 2 green spots. There's the 2 green spots. I don't even know if it matters which way you have this. The only thing is, you don't necessarily need these. You can take all these out. Just pop them out. Mine tore a little bit. But I don't know if we're going to need these later on. I'm going to keep them because I noticed that, you know what, you can just set them right back in. It's a thicker cardboard. So maybe if you want to fill the holes back up, you can just fill them all back up. By the way, the base plates do have tabs, so this way you can interlock them and they will stay together. I don't think these green spots are just for decoration. They actually make it a lot easier for you to follow the map. When you look at the diagrams, you see, look, 2 green, and then this goes right here. The next one, I know this goes above a green spot. And the last one, it went in between these 2, just like that. Now let's move to level 2, and here's the parts required. That was track A, very simple. Let's go ahead and do track B. It's a bit more elaborate. I went ahead and already set it up. Figured I would save some time. This one is interesting. We're going to start at the top, except we're going to put 2 marbles. And look, there's a left and a right. There's the right path. Left path is coming around. And guess what? They both intersect right there. You got a crisscross intersection. And they have separate paths, and they're going to wind up here in the bottom. Check it out, track C. Now we get to use the magnetic cannon. To load up the magnetic cannon, you need 2 marbles on the back side. I'm putting the red one in the launcher. Set, go. Oh, it came off the track. Let's try it again. Load it up. Whoa. Now you can watch from that angle. Load up the red one. Set, go. Bummer, dude. Came off the track again. It shouldn't matter, but we'll put the red marble on the other side. Ready, set, go. What's up with that? It seems like it's coming out of the magnetic cannon too fast and flying out of the curve. What if I change it a little bit, put a longer one, give the marble a chance to slow down a little bit before it goes into here? That means I'm going to have to take this one up. Let me get rid of this. Well, for one, that means 1, 2, to be further, it's got to be here. Put the longer one in. Put it right there. I got to keep this because I need this to come here. Take these two. I think, was this here? 1, 2, 3. Or over here. Now I lost track. This one comes up like this. Put this here. Make sure that's set. Put this here. And then we have the drop here. Is that everything? Nope. This is supposed to hook over there. So let's go ahead and bring this up, bring this over. Now I don't remember which way it was. I think it's tight U-turn to come to here. Let's try it that way. Let's get this into proper position. Get this one for the start. Load it up. Hey, I wasn't ready. Well, it didn't work either. One more time, I'm gonna use the silver ball. Hey, pinball, get it? Silver ball? Never mind, it's before your time. Ready, set, go. Nope. Now, if this is too fast, you have to figure out ways to slow it down. One way you can do that is with the loop. I'm gonna save the loop for another video though. If you watch the video this far, I figure I should go ahead and open this up for you. But don't tell anybody that I already opened it up, okay? Well, actually, I'm gonna have to go buy one so that I have one to unbox for the actual unboxing video of my the smaller sets. These are $10 in the US. Expansion looping. Let's see, what do we have in here? Expansion looping. Open it up. Here we have, there's the loop, 2 parts of the loop, a base, and we get some more guardrails. I'm not sure exactly what they call them. And that gives you a little setup. There's no baseboard though. Let's just get this out. Oh, I just noticed. Oh, I could have saved the bag. Oh well. What do we get? There's the base. Here's a couple pieces. Does it snap in? Yeah, I see a little clip right there. Maybe it needs to go the other side first, or both at the same time. There you go. And then the top, same thing. Looks like it has 2. I'm going to pinch it a little bit to get it in between there. There you go. Now I'm going to figure out what length I need there to put this in the middle. Remember, this longer rail was not part of the original diagram. I tried to do something. I'm going to use these 2 smaller ones. Let's go ahead and put this loop in the middle. Let's see. Well, that's not going to... Oh, does it line up? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it sure does. Hopefully that reduces some speed so I can casually make it over this hill. I already have the blue ball in place. Let's go ahead and put the red one. Let's load up the silver ball. Let's see if that works. Nope. It takes away too much speed. Well, let's go ahead and move on to something else. Let's go ahead and move on. If you notice on the side, we have yellow bars now. So now we're increasing in difficulty. Even though it's increased in difficulty, it's pretty simple. It's just a stack, comes around, loops around, you wind up right here. Because it's simple, I'm going to skip that one because I want to get to using this piece right here. That clear piece of plastic, we're going to give it a new dimension. Track E is going to introduce us to a new dimension. Now we have space underneath here, so you can even make layouts coming around, coming underneath here. It uses 3 of these gray stackers, and let's go ahead and take a look at it up close. It's clear, probably acrylic. You've seen me take it out of the box early on. It's going to start with the 3 marble blaster, and that means one is going to come this way, one's going to go that way, and then the other is going to go around the back. And it's going to introduce another new piece right here, the whirlpool, where they're going to come down right there. See underneath there? So you're going to exit right there. And that's why this one piece right here was at an angle. I don't know if I can get it. Remember that one? It was just at an angle. See? The marble is going to drop down, and because this piece is at an angle, it's going to be like this, and it's going to come out the front. You can just pop it back in now. It's easier if you have 2 hands instead of one holding the camera. And the other one's going to come around right here, come around. We're going to use the magnetic cannon again. Well, let's go ahead and give it a start. Ready, set, go. That was kind of neat. These two came out and then we had a battle for the whirlpool, while on the other side had a nice long track, brings it from the top down to the bottom. Cannon shoots it back up to the top, comes back around, nice little zigzag. I enjoyed that layout. Track E, let's go ahead and let's skip some of these. There's a look at track F. Once again, you have an elevated level and you can see the yellow border, right? So this is like an intermediate range. That's the final layout. I think F, right? Here you have G. Uh-oh, changed color. Difficult or increased difficulty. I wouldn't say that as difficult. H, here's a look at H. And I figured that why don't we go ahead and do the last one that they have in the pamphlet, track I. We're going to use both of the translucent bases. So here's the first layout. When you set it up, second, third, fourth, fifth. Now the fifth one is the second one on the side. I already started putting it together, so I'm all the way up to there. Here's the second one. You start building. And you know what I did is I just kind of set it to the side. Here's the finished layout. What I did actually is I just kind of built it here on the side. And then I can just pick it up and then I can just reach over. I know that that hole right there is going to go right onto that spot. Hopefully we get it right. There you go. It used almost all of the pieces. Here's the ones that it did not use. One of these, two of these, the three crisscross, did not use those. Here's a few risers left, some more roads. By the way, the finishing piece, look, I broke one of the tabs because you kind of have to squeeze it to get it into that spot right there. Well, yeah, I busted off a tab. I'm going to wind up buying another starter set anyways. Or actually, is this in any of the other sets? I'm probably going to wind up with them anyways. I have those to review. Plus, remember, I have the medium-sized sets as well. Well, I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and load some marbles. Let's see. We're using the cannon. Let's go ahead and put the green. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. 2. And then we're going to race, well, actually, we want 3 colors. We're going to race 3 color marbles. There you go. We'll put green right there. Silver, got out of my hand. And red. Look what you did. Look what you did. Let's do a quick repair. This fell down. Put this here. Let me lift this rail. There you go. This one goes right here. Plus one of the rails fell to the bottom. We'll just hook it in. Just sets right in place. Here's the finishing spot. All 3 marbles are going to start up here, 3 different directions. All 3 are going to wind up coming to the whirlpool via different methods. Here you have 1, 2, and the silver ball is going to take the long way around. Going to come and they're going to drop through there, wind up on this rail right here. We have a lane changer. There's that landing underneath, you see? Then they're going to come to the lane changer. And then another drop through to here, which is going to launch the magnetic cannon. So I don't know if 2, oh, you know what? If 2 go that way, well, only 1 could go that way to launch the magnetic cannon. Let's go ahead and let's get her going. Actually, since I know I only want 1 to go that way, we'll go ahead and start, make sure this is on this side, because it'll be first, second, third. So that way only 1 marble is going to go that way. Ready, set, go. 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 Remember to subscribe to Marble Grooves. I'll be reviewing all of these from Ravensburger, the GraviTrax. Of course, I have all these other sets to do as well. Yeah, you've seen that stack over there too. Thanks for watching. Have fun with your toys. Bye-bye.